For a brief moment, humanity reached for the heavens and touched another world. The moon landings were more than just a technical achievement, they were a symbol of what we could accomplish when we dared to dream beyond our limits. The Apollo missions were a triumph, uniting us in a grand vision. People around the globe watched in awe as astronauts ventured into the unknown, making history with every step. We planted flags, collected rocks, and left footprints in ancient dust. For a few short years, the moon felt within our grasp, a place where humans could truly explore. But after Apollo 17 in 1972, we stopped. The final crew left the moon, and the silence returned, broken only by the memory of our brief visits. The space race ended, and so did the political will and funding. The urgency that once fueled our lunar ambitions faded, replaced by new priorities and challenges back on Earth. Going back just to repeat Apollo isn't enough. The world changed, and so did our reasons for exploring space. We needed a new purpose, a bigger vision. The real dream has always been to stay, not just visit. To build, to learn, and to thrive in a place beyond Earth. This is what truly inspires us. The universe calls us to do more, something bolder. The moon is not just a destination but a stepping stone to the stars, a place to test our limits and expand our horizons. Now the challenge is learning to live there, not just get there. We must master new technologies, adapt to harsh conditions, and find ways to sustain ourselves far from home. Our ambition has grown. We seek a permanent human presence on the moon. This means building habitats, growing food, and creating a new way of life on another world. This isn't about nostalgia or national pride, it's about building a home and a future. The moon could become a place where humanity learns to live together, united by curiosity and hope. We need reusable rockets, lunar resources, and a space economy. These are the keys to making the moon accessible, sustainable, and valuable for generations to come. The Apollo approach was brilliant, but it was a sprint, not a marathon. Now we must think long-term, building the foundations for a future that stretches far beyond a single mission. To secure humanity's future, we must expand into the solar system. The moon is just the beginning, a training ground for the challenges and wonders that await us on Mars and beyond. The long pause is over. A new era of lunar ambition is dawning. Around the world, nations and private companies are racing to return, this time to stay. The next giant leap is not just to visit, but to settle. Our journey back to the moon is about creating a future where humanity is truly a spacefaring species, ready to explore, to innovate, and to endure. Imagine a bustling outpost on the moon, not just a place for brief visits, but a thriving community where people live, work, and dream. Picture astronauts and scientists collaborating in a world unlike any other, surrounded by the stark beauty of the lunar landscape. This is more than a base. It's a city of science and innovation where every day brings new discoveries and challenges. Here, technology and human ingenuity come together to push the boundaries of what's possible. This time, we're not just planting flags, we're building a permanent home, a foundation for research, exploration, and launching deeper into space. The moon will become a gateway, a stepping stone for humanity's journey to Mars and beyond. The moon's south pole is ideal, with peaks of eternal sunlight providing reliable power for our habitats and technology. And in the shadowed craters, ancient water ice lies hidden, untouched for billions of years, waiting to be unlocked. That ice is the moon's greatest treasure. It can be turned into water to drink, air to breathe, and even fuel for rockets, making long-term survival and exploration possible. A lunar base will be a hub for science, telescopes peering deeper into the cosmos than ever before, geologists unlocking the moon's ancient secrets, and biologists testing how life adapts and thrives in low gravity, paving the way for future generations to live beyond Earth. The knowledge gained here will transform our understanding of the universe and help us protect and improve life back on Earth. But this vision is about more than science. It's about our future as a species. It's about inspiring new generations to reach for the stars and uniting people across the globe in a shared adventure. Earth is fragile. A lunar outpost is a backup for humanity, a place where we can learn to survive and thrive beyond our home planet. By establishing a self-sustaining presence, we take the first step toward long-term survival, ensuring that humanity's story continues, no matter what challenges we face. The plans are real, the rockets are being built, and the journey is about to begin. The dream of living on the moon is closer than ever before. The moon is our next home, a new world, waiting for us to explore, to learn, and to call our own. Elon Musk calls this vision Moonbase Alpha, a self-sufficient lunar city built by reusable rockets. Imagine a thriving outpost on the moon where people live and work, supported by technology and innovation. This isn't just a distant dream, it's a bold plan to create a permanent human presence beyond Earth, using the latest advancements in space travel. It's not just a government project, it's a commercial and civilian enterprise. Engineers, scientists, entrepreneurs, and visionaries from around the world are coming together, combining their expertise and resources. The goal is to make lunar settlement accessible to more than just astronauts, opening the moon to researchers, businesses, and even future tourists. The key is SpaceX's Starship, a fully reusable system for massive cargo and people. Starship is designed to transport not only astronauts, but also the supplies, equipment, and infrastructure needed to build a city on the moon. Its reusability means costs drop dramatically, making frequent missions possible. Starship changes everything, making large-scale lunar settlement possible. With its enormous payload capacity, it can deliver habitats, vehicles, and life support systems in a single launch. This leap in capability is what sets this era apart from the Apollo days. NASA has chosen Starship as its human landing system for Artemis missions. This partnership marks a new chapter in lunar exploration, blending public ambition with private innovation to achieve what neither could do alone. The next astronauts, including the first woman and person of color, will land on the moon aboard Starship. This historic milestone will inspire a new generation, showing that space is for everyone, regardless of background. This partnership between NASA and SpaceX accelerates our return. By working together, they're overcoming technical and financial barriers, making lunar exploration faster and more sustainable than ever before. Initial starships will deliver habitats, solar panels, mining equipment, and the first crews. These early missions will set up the essential infrastructure for survival and growth, paving the way for future expansion. These pioneers will lay the foundation for Moonbase Alpha. They'll build shelters, generate power, and begin extracting resources from the lunar soil, turning the moon into a place where people can truly live. Starship isn't just a lander, it's the first building of a new world. Its spacious interior can serve as living quarters, laboratories, and even greenhouses, supporting life while permanent structures are built. The dream is not just a base, but a civilization. Over time, Moonbase Alpha could grow into a bustling city, with families, schools, and businesses, all thriving under the lunar sky. Starship is the tool to make it happen, a bridge between worlds, and the first step toward humanity's future among the stars. Compare Apollo's lunar module to SpaceX's Starship. The difference is staggering. Apollo was a cramped, single-use craft for 2 astronauts and a few days' stay. Starship is a reusable giant, carrying over 100 tons and offering vast living space. Crews can live inside Starship for weeks, using it as habitat, lab, and garage. Starship's reusability slashes costs, making routine lunar travel possible. Instead of ladders, Starship uses elevators to move people and cargo to the surface. This is critical for building a base, moving heavy equipment and materials with ease. Starship is not just a lander, it's the first piece of the lunar city. The leap from Apollo to Starship is the leap from exploration to settlement. The moon is no longer a destination, it's becoming a home. Building a lunar base starts with careful planning and essential cargo. The first starships will deliver solar arrays, batteries, and communication systems, the lifeblood of the base. Orbital refueling allows Starship to carry heavy loads to the moon, enabling true settlement. Crews will initially live inside starships while deploying inflatable habitats and equipment. Robotic helpers, like Tesla's Optimus, will handle dangerous and repetitive tasks. Starships themselves become part of the base, serving as power stations, habitats, and workshops. As more starships arrive, they'll form the core of Moonbase Alpha. The rockets that bring us to the moon will become our first buildings. Every mission expands the base, step by step. The moon's first city will be built from the ships that carried us there. Daily life on Moonbase Alpha is a routine of survival, science, and construction. Water, oxygen, and food are precious, initially brought from Earth, but soon produced on site. Water from lunar ice is split into hydrogen and oxygen for air and rocket fuel. Food is grown in high-tech greenhouses, creating a regenerative ecosystem. Recycling is essential. Every drop of water and breath of air is reused. Solar panels provide near-constant energy. Batteries and possibly small reactors bridge the gaps. Communication with Earth is constant, supporting both operations and morale. A typical day mining ice, tending greenhouses, analyzing data, and connecting with home. Life is hard work, but filled with purpose. On the frontier of human experience. The moon will teach us how to live beyond Earth. The moon is a harsh, unforgiving world. Lunar dust is sharp, abrasive, and clings to everything, damaging suits and machines. New tech like electrostatic curtains and advanced cleaning systems will keep habitats safe. Rocket landings kick up dangerous plumes. Building landing pads from melted regolith is essential. Mining water ice in shadowed craters means operating in extreme cold. Robots must be tough and reliable. The moon's lack of atmosphere exposes us to radiation and micrometeoroids. Habitats may be buried under regolith for protection. Life support systems must be fail-proof. Help is 250,000 miles away. Every challenge demands innovation and resilience. Surviving the lunar gauntlet will push our technology and spirit to the limit. But overcoming it will open the solar system to humanity. Moonbase Alpha is not the end. It's the beginning of our journey to Mars. The moon is our training ground, teaching us self-sufficiency and resource use. We'll master extracting water, making air and fuel, and building with local materials. The moon's low gravity makes it a perfect refueling stop for Mars-bound ships. Lunar ice can be turned into rocket propellant, enabling larger missions to Mars. The skills and tech we develop will pave the way for Martian settlement. The moon becomes our gateway to the solar system. The pioneers on the moon will inspire the first steps on Mars. Our lunar and Martian dreams are two parts of the same adventure. The cosmos is calling, and we are finally ready to answer.